We begin the week in South Jakarta as Tennis Indoor Senayan became the site for our midweek matchup between the league-leading Indonesia Warriors and the last-place Chang Thailand Slammers. This would be the Warriors' first game back after a 19-day break. They come into this one riding a 6-game winning streak as they face a confident Slammer team.
Oh, it's very exciting. Last year we have had a championship caliber, so I think this time is very challenging for the team to continue their effort to make a very greater to defend their title.
The Warriors defeated the Slammers back on February 15th, final score of 90-74. This one a much lower scoring game as Thailand came out with great defensive intensity from the start, forcing Indonesia to turn the ball over on their own end. Then Woodipong Dawson hits the mid-range jumper to give the Slammers a 2-point lead. The Warriors showing some ring rust early on, but John Smith quickly shakes it off and hits one from beyond the arc.
And gets his first shot from the outside.
Steve Thomas asserting himself inside the paint, he banks one in to give the Warriors a 4-point lead. Nice ball movement by Indonesia and they find Ronaldo Sitepu for the open shot. Warrior lead is up to 7 halfway through the first. Darius Brandon filling in for the injured Michael Earl, he fills the lane and puts an end to the Warrior run. The Slammers go on a run of their own and Chris Charles brings them back to within 3 late in the first. But Richard Smith puts them back up by 5 at the end of 1.
Total mismatch over there.
Second quarter and the Warriors still in control as they build their lead to 8.
Chris Daniels rolls it off the rim.
Wuisong pushes the lead once again with this outside shot. Charles beating Thomas down the floor and Bagyan finds him for the two-handed flush.
As Thomas is slow to get
Steve Thomas answering back on the other end with a powerful move inside. Warrior lead by 7.
Over 2 defenders. Another powerful.
But look out, halfway through the second quarter, the Slammers make their move as Wachaparong Tongsri drains one from 3-point range. Followed by a 3-point play from Darius Brandon. Then it's Tongsri again. He completes the comeback and ties it at 35 with this baseline drive.
Points for Tongsri.
The league's leading shot blocker, Chris Charles, gets a clean block on Chris Daniels. And that leads to an easy finish on the other end for Darius Brandon. Sitepu hits a corner shot late in the first half, but it's the Slammers who take a 2-point lead at the break.
I'm very confident. The first half, Indonesia shot 15 free throws to our 3. So if we can reverse that the second half, then I think we have a good chance of winning. But like I said, I'm very happy of our locals. They came in and gave us a spark. But, it's a 40-minute game. That's what I told them. It's 40 minutes. You got to play it out.
I don't know right now. I'm still taking it day by day. It's getting stronger and basically just working on cutting and everything. And just jogging, not full speed yet, so I'm just waiting.
Froilan Bagyan with another solid game for the Slammers. But how about this guy, John Smith, having a great season filling in for the injured Stan Pringle as he stops and pops for 2.
Beautiful shot.
Bagyan leading the league in assists, gets another one here as he finds Charles along the baseline for the jam. Warriors down by 3, Thomas finds an open Sitepu and he drains the triple to tie it at 46 apiece. The Slammers take the lead back as Bagyan connects with Charles for another basket inside. But not for long as Sitepu is still feeling it from the outside and drops in another 3 to give the Warriors a 1-point lead. Defensive pressure forces Bagyan to put up a wild shot. That leads to a fast break on the other end where John Smith gets the basket and draws the foul.
Count the basket and 1. Move inside. Chris Charles flying in for the flush. Cannot get it to go.
Momentum swinging in favor of the home side as the Slammers are unable to buy a basket. And the Warriors capitalize to take a 7-point lead at the end of the third. Fourth quarter and the Warrior lead is up to 11. Chris Charles hits a tough shot to cut it back down to single digits.
What a tough shot that was.
Then Bagyan hits a timely 3 to cut the lead to 6. But Sitepu having a great game puts an end to the run with this jump shot.
And puts down the jumper.
Warrior lead back up to double digits and Jerry Cañada knocks down the corner 3 to give them a comfortable 13-point lead.
16% shooter from the outside.
Darius Brandon finishes the game with 12 points and 9 rebounds along with 15 points and 10 assists from Froilan Bagyan. Chris Charles adds 15 points and 13 boards, but the Slammers unable to get it done as they only managed to score 21 points in the entire second half, shooting just 3 for 20 from three-point range. Meanwhile, the Warriors able to stretch their winning streak to 7 games, behind Thomas's 16 points and 15 rebounds, and 15 points from player of the game, Ronaldo Sitepu. Here's Indonesia's head coach, Todd Purvis.
Well, we didn't make a ton of changes. We just kept grinding the same way and playing hard and trying to play good defense. There are no illusions in our locker room about us being the most talented team in this league. So we know we have to play to our strengths, and that's chemistry, it's defense, and being unselfish with the basketball. And we hope that we give ourselves a chance at the end of the game.
They play good also, and we got they're a tough opponent.